So if you haven't noticed, there are now 52,000 iPhones to choose from. Pretty much an iPhone at every single price point, well, at least at $399 and above. Apple's no longer just selling hardware. They know that subscriptions are the future, and they want to make sure that everyone can access their services. Apple Music, Fitness Plus, Apple TV, iCloud, Apple Pay, Apple Card, and plus a few more that I probably forgot. Either way, Apple wants to make really good hardware accessible. And naturally, the best way to do it is to offer something at every single price point. So which iPhone should you really get? Well, let's start with the iPhone 12 mini. This thing is tiny, physically smaller than the iPhone SE, but has all the same specs as the standard iPhone 12, including 5G. The 5.4-inch display is OLED, it packs the insanely fast A14 Bionic, it has the new wide and ultra-wide cameras. But most importantly, it just might start pushing other companies to make really good premium small phones again. I think this is the perfect phone for someone who has tiny hands, wears skinny jeans, or just wants the new iPhone 12 at the lowest price possible. Now the mini is gonna be super fast and will be able to handle anything you throw at it. But because it uses a smaller display, you might wanna move up to a bigger iPhone if you play a lot of games or watch a lot of movies. Also, the battery will be smaller, which means it probably won't last as long as the bigger iPhones on the market. The iPhone 12, on the other hand, is the iPhone 12 for most. It sits right in the middle of the lineup with a good balance of features. It has the same size 6.1-inch display as the iPhone 11, but gets an updated OLED display that's more pixel dense and visually appealing. I always found the 6.1-inch display on the iPhone 11 to be the perfect size, a size I can still comfortably use with one hand. The thinned out bezels make it easier to hold, and it has a slightly updated camera that lets in more light. Great for nighttime photography. I honestly feel this is the premium iPhone that most people should buy. I get it. It doesn't have the telephoto lens or the new LiDAR sensor nor the slightly brighter OLED display, but I feel if you're moving up to the 12 Pro, you know exactly why you want it. Trust me, if you can't decide on any of these iPhones, just get the iPhone 12. iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max will net you more base storage, moving up from 64 gigabytes to 128, but this is going to cost you an extra $200 over the iPhone 12. There are several camera upgrades like a third lens for telephoto and a LiDAR sensor which helps with nighttime portrait mode. Also, for the first time, you'll be able to shoot raw pictures without having to use a third-party application, a serious consideration for hardcore smartphone camera enthusiasts. This feature will be exclusive with the Pro models. Last year, the only difference between the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max was just screen size. But if you move up to the 12 Pro Max, not only do you get a bigger screen, you get a slightly better telephoto zoom at 2.5 instead of 2. The wide sensor will let in more light than the 12 Pro and 12, and you get better optical image stabilization. The iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max will feel heavier than the 12 since the body is made out of stainless steel instead of aluminum. Look, if you're gonna buy the 12 Pro Max, you should do it because you absolutely love big phones. The screen size is being bumped up to 6.7 inches. I honestly can't see the slightly better camera improvements being a main reason why you should get it over the 12 Pro normal. Now don't count out the iPhone SE, it's Apple's most affordable iPhone at $399. That price tag comes with a few things to consider. It's not nearly as pretty as the newer iPhones, it doesn't support Face ID, but it does have Touch ID, and the single rear camera is good, but not nearly as good as what the iPhone 11 or 12 has to offer. But here's the thing, that A13 processor is fast. And it's the same one inside the iPhone 11, which means this phone is gonna last you for years to come. This will allow you to do anything you want, it's just gonna do it in a smaller footprint. Finally, the iPhone XR, which costs $499. It's $100 more than the iPhone SE, but uses a slower A12 Bionic chip. Its cameras are not much better than the SE's either. The only real benefit is the bigger display and better battery life. Honestly, this one's tough for me to recommend. If you can save the money, just get the SE or spend $100 more and get the iPhone 11. I hope this guide helps you make a better decision on what iPhone to buy. I think at the end of the day, if you're looking for a premium iPhone, just get the iPhone 12. I'm gonna be reviewing and taking a look at all of these devices. So if you wanna see the reviews to this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.